Well, see, we were actually throwing the gimmick from XPW when we went to XPW. They were like, "Hey, we got a cool gimmick," and they threw us that bone. Super dope gimmick. We loved it right off the rip, and we were like, you know what? Let's run with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the thing, you mentioned XPW and being that company that you guys work for, and anyone who is a fan of indie wrestling, especially around from that era of wrestling where XPW was around, was the indie wars really of that time. And working for a company like XPW, which a lot of people have said mixed feelings about. How did you guys find working for Rob Black and working at XPW?
I liked Rob. Rob was really cool with us. He was very straightforward. But we got in through a guy named Slash. He was like our kind of liaison into it, and we met Kevin Kleinrock, which is another great person. And just like when we went there, it was like totally different because we used to work in indies, and I was doing Ring of Honor, and it was like the production. I was like, wow, it was amazing. Like some of the stuff they did because they used like their real equipment and all that. I guess all the stuff he used for the porn movies.
Yeah,
but and that's the thing. You mentioned you were working Ring of Honor, Boogaloo, because you were actually tagging with Homicide prior to Lowrider, correct?
Yes, Natural Born Sinners, me and Homicide. We were tearing up the indies for a while, and then when Ring of Honor started, they brought us over, and I really enjoyed working at Ring of Honor too.
Yeah, I mean, when did you guys start tagging? Like, did you guys break into the business at the same time and just join up later on, or did Lowrider? Did you start a little bit later? What was the situation?
I actually started I think I was 16. I started training at Gleason's, and I got myself a summer job. Jumped in there. I was at the gym from when I got off my summer job until gym closed, training pretty much every single day. And then as soon as my summer job was done, every day I was off from school, I was out there, But I started in '99, and like Gleason's was the land of the giants,
Yeah. When I got there, it was 96, I believe, like 90. Yeah, I was 19 at the time, and when I got in, it was me and two other guys. We were the smallest guys there. It was me, Damian Dragon, and this kid named WWN Bandito, Willie. And Willie was smaller than us, but he was a badass dude. And basically in the beginning, they were there before me, and basically I was the tackling dummy for the whole gym. So they would just throw me around and everything. And then cause we had big former football players. One guy used to play for the Lions, one guy was on the practice team for the Jets. It was a land of the giants, really. And then us three cruiserweights, and then the little guy Willie, he was a little tough judo guy. He goes to me, he goes, "Aren't you an amateur wrestler?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You know how to shoot, right?" He goes, "Let's just start beating their ass." And then we started throwing them around and stuff.
You started guys in the gym.
Yeah, so we started bullying the guys, and then that's how we got our respect.
Yeah, and how did Johnny Rod's sitting there watching this? Did he just sort of let it go? As he understood the business going on. Right, these guys are proving a point. Johnny,
Johnny's a shooter, so Johnny loved it. And Johnny, like the day I joined the gym, I was 155 pounds. And he's doing this thing. While he talks to you, he's writing as he's talking, and he's drawing, doodling, and then he tells me, "Okay, your name is this, and you're 100 and." He goes, "You're 185 pounds." I said, "Johnny, I'm 155. He goes, "In 6 months, you're gonna be 185 pounds." In 6 months, I was 185 pounds. He gave me his old workout routine that him and Superfly Snooker used to do, and he told me how to eat. He's like, "You're gonna eat steak with potatoes and this, and you're gonna drink a beer and smoke a cigar, and you're gonna be 185 in 6 months." And sure as hell, I was 185 in 6 months. But
wow. Have a cigar, drink a beer, eat
Yeah.
steak and potatoes,
Yeah,
grow hair on
and-
your chest and your balls, and you'll be 185.
Yeah, and do this workout 3 days a week.